Shalom crocheters, welcome to my channel Zoe CrochetR. In today's tutorial you'll learn how to crochet this beautiful baby's bunny cardigan. I'll be guiding you step by step, perfect for absolute beginners. This cardigan will fit a baby for 0 to 3 months, but in the course of the tutorial I'll be guiding how to make this bigger, perfect for absolute beginners. And I'd love to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers and my returning viewers. Thank you for liking and sharing my tutorials. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Zoe CrochetR. Now, without further ado, get some your materials and let's get started. And commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Okay, we're going to start working, and these are the materials that we're going to need. We're going to need a scissors, a stitch markers, a darning needles, and a measuring tape to take a measurement. So okay, we're going to start by creating our slip knot, and I'll be working with a 3-meter size hook. We're going to set a hook in that ring. I'm going to start with a foundation chain. This foundation chain is a chain that goes around the baby's neck without tightening, right? And I'll be leaving some measurements on the screen. And here we go, we have our 33 centimeters, and we did a total of 72 chains here. Now you are going to respect this diagram. In here is the total number of chains without a turning chain, total number of chains, and this is our first front, this is our first corner, this is our first sleeve, our second corner, the back of our dress, our third corner, our second sleeve, our fourth corner, and the second front of our dress. And here we have an opening. It's a cardigan, right? And I have 72 chains, which gives me 33 centimeters. So you're going to just spread this formula and we're good to go. And now once you have your total number of chains, you're going to go ahead and add 1 to that chain. This is a turning chain, just chain 1. I'm going to start working. You're going to yarn over and into this first. You go in there and make your 3 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, you're left with 2, yarn over and pull out 2 loops. This is a double crochet, yarn over into the next chain, you make a double crochet, yarn over into the next chain, you make a double crochet. Good. You're going to keep on working like this until you have a total of 9 double crochets. And here we have completed our 9 double crochets. We're going to go ahead and create our first corner. So yarn over, come to the next chain. I'm going to make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, 2 double crochet. Go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2, and come back in that same space and make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and this is the first corner. Now yarn over, come to the next chain and make 1 double crochet. Into the next chain you make 1 double crochet. You're going to keep on working until you have a total of 16 double crochets. And here we have completed our 16 double crochets. Next we're going to go ahead and create our second corner. So you're going to yarn over, come to the next chain, you make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, plus chain 2, 1 and 2, plus 2 more double crochet into the same space, exactly as we created the first. And now into the next stitch, next chain, you're going to make 1 double crochet, and into the next chain 1 double crochet. This number 2. You're going to keep on working until you have a total of 18 double crochets. And here we have completed our 18 double crochets. We're going to go ahead and create our third corner. So yarn over into the next chain, you make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, you chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the same space you make 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2, and yarn over into the next chain, you make 1 double crochet, Into the next chain, you make number 2. We're going to keep on working until you have a total of 16 double crochets. And here we have completed our 16 double crochets. We're going to go ahead and create our 4th and last corner. So yarn over and come into the next chain and make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, plus chain 2, 1 and 2, plus 2 more double crochet into that same space, 1 and 2. So now yarn over into the next chain, you make 1 double crochet, into the next chain you make number 2 double crochet. We're going to keep on working until you have a total of 9 double crochets. And here we have completed our 9 double crochets. Now we are done with this, and now we're going to start our row number 2. You're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2. This chain 2 is going to represent our first double crochet. So turn your work, and into the next stitch you're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over and come to the next stitch and make a double crochet. Into the next stitch you make a double crochet. You're going to make 1 double crochet and I'm making this corner space here. Now we'll work and get here. For this row number 2, we are going to skip this last stitch. Don't work in this last stitch. So just yarn over and come directly and work here in your corner space. In that corner you're going to make 2 double crochet. So 1 and 2, plus 2 chains, plus 2 more double crochet, exactly as we did in the first row. Good. Now yarn over, you're going to skip this first one just as you skip the last one. You're going to skip the first one, so skip this first stitch and come to the next, start working the next and make a double crochet. You're going to make a double crochet in each stitch and now into here, and here we go. Now we get here, we are still going to skip this stitch, so we are skipping this last one and this first. So you skip the last one, yarn over and come in that chain 2 space and make your corner, which consists of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2 more double crochet into that same space. Yarn over, you're going to skip the first and just go directly into the next and begin working from there. Make a double crochet in each stitch. We'll work on getting this last stitch here. We're going to make a last double crochet there. So yarn over and go there and make a last double. We're going to begin our row number 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, and chain. This chain to represent our first double crochet. Yarn over into the next stitch, you make and for this row number 3, we are going to work here. So yarn over, come here and then come here and make your corner. Two double crochet, chain 2 and and 2 more double crochet. And yarn over, you're going to start working on that very first. This side should look like. So you're going to repeat this and I'll meet you here. And we'll get here also. See, we have worked. Make your corner, 2 double crochet and chain 2 and 2 more double crochet into the same space. Yarn over, I have to work on that first. Now guess at this end here where we do the chain 2, yarn over and go in that last make a double crochet, and now you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn and yarn over into the next stitch. You make a double crochet. I'm going to make a double crochet on our middle, and here we are. When we get here, you see in this row number 4, we're going to repeat what we did in row number 2. All right, so you're going to come here, you're going to skip this last stitch, yarn over and come to the chain 2 space and repeat your corner, which consists of 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in that same space. And then next you're going to skip that first yarn over, you skip this and start working in the circle. Good. And this is everything we are going to repeat until we get to our armhole depth. We're going to repeat these 2 rows. Just go ahead and repeat this, alternate between those 2 rows until you get to your armhole depth, and I'll meet you for the next part of our work. And we have centimeters for our armhole depth, and we did a total of 7 rows. Now we're going to start shaping our work now. And here we have worked from here to here. We have a total of 20 stitches. Now, even now, see, our last row was the row we worked in this last stitch. So when you're dividing your work, you work in all the stitches, no matter which row you had previously. All right, so I have 20 stitches here. Yarn over, I'm going to come into this corner and I'm going to make 2 double crochet in there, 21 and 22. Now once this is done, we are going to skip all of these 38 stitches. I have 38 stitches here. You're going to skip all of the stitches, skip them all, yarn over, and come and work in this second corner, insert your hook there, and in there also you're going to make 2 double crochet. So this is 1 and 2, and here we go. We have created our first sleeve, and now into the next stitch, go there and make a double crochet. No matter your previous row, you're going to work in all of every stitch here. In my previous row, I had a total of 40 stitches, so keep on working and I'll meet you here. And here we go. Here I have a total of 42 stitches. Yarn over, in that third corner you're going to come in there and make 2 stitches. Good. And now next you're going to skip all of these 38 stitches, skip them all, yarn over and insert your hook in this last corner, and in there you're going to make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and we have our second sleeve. And now yarn over into the next stitch, you make a double crochet and make a double crochet into the last stitch here. Now next you're going to come here, you're going to make an increase in those 2 stitches. You see these 2 stitches here, so come here, you make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and into the immediate one next to it, make 2 double crochet there, 1 and 2, and now into every stitch you're going to make just go ahead and make 1. I'm going to repeat this on this other side, and I've completed this. And now you're going to chain 2. From here we are just going to be making a double crochet in each stitch. So you're just going to repeat making 1 double crochet in each stitch until you get to the waist. So you're going to repeat this sequence, and yeah, no more increases, just make 1 double crochet in each stitch until you get to your waist. Good. Here we have been working, and we have our length 15 centimeters, and we did a total of 16 rows here. And just insert your hook in that stitch. Good. After yarn, just bring it and yarn over and bring that in. I'm going to go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2, which stand for our first double crochet. Here we're going to work in front post and back post, so you're going to yarn over into that first stitch, make a front post, double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, you make a back post, double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, you make a front post, double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, pull it and pull, come behind and make a back post, double crochet. And we are just going to repeat this sequence all through this row, making front post, back post, and I'll meet you here. When work out, get into this last stitch, just go there and make a double crochet in there. Complete row number 1, you're going to chain 2 and turn to start the next row, yarn over into the front post, you make a front post, double crochet, yarn over into the back post, you make a back post, double crochet, into the front post, you make a front post, and into the back post, you make a back post, double crochet. You're going to repeat this, and this is going to be your last row for this part. And I'm going to work in the last stitch, just go in there and make a double crochet. So we are done. Make sure that your last row should be on the right side. Alright, your last row should be on the right side. We're going to work now up here. We're going to start in here and yarn over. In here, you're going to make 2 double crochet. So just go there, and we're going to try to work in here, but here. So go there, make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Now yarn over and come here and make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Go straight like this. Yarn over. We are trying to work with here. Make 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Yep, and get here. Just come in that stitch, make 1, 2. Okay, here I'm done my double crochet row, and I want to fasten up my yarn. That's because I will do just 1 row of front post and back post double crochet here, and I want it to be on the right side. So come here and set my hook here. And chain 2, 1 and 2, and yarn over and start. And those stitches started here. Start here with a front post, double crochet, followed by back post, double crochet, front post. We work from down to up and get here in this last stitch. Get here in the double crochet, chain 1 and fasten up again. So for this other side, you just start the first row and go up, and the last row come down, so that you work on the right side. Okay, so now once we're done here, we're going to work on the neckline, and I'm going to start from inside. So just insert the hook here. Going to chain 2, 1, 2, and one more, try it again, yarn over, and we're going to make 2 double crochet, and come up here. Now you're just going to make 1 double crochet. So up here we are working on this, so just go there in each stitch to make a double crochet. And when we get to this corner space, just make 1 double crochet. And you're going to work all the corners like this. Now we are done with the double crochet. Well, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start this. So you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and chain, and we're going to make front post and back post double crochet. I'm making just 1 row. Yeah, I did just 1 row of front post and back post. Now we're going to work on the sleeves. So you see where we did the joining, right? In this corner you set your hook in this corner, and on the other corner you set your hook there, and attach your yarn, bring the 2 in front, and you're going to chain 2. Now you need to look, this is the right side, this you need to look the side I ended. So we're going to work from inside. Just turn your work and yarn over and go to the next in that stitch and make a double crochet. We're doing this so we can have the same effect. And double crochet. So go around making 1 double crochet and I'll meet you here. Here we are at the end, and make sure you work in the last stitch. No decrease, no increase. So you're going to come in that first stitch. Just go there, not in the chain 2, on the first double crochet, set your hook and make a slip stitch. Now you're going to chain 2 and turn your work, and in the next stitch you make a double crochet. Good. And this is everything we're going to make until we have the length that we need. Okay, we are done, and we have come here. We have a total of 14 rounds. We're going to do what we did here, and bring those stairs in front, chain 2, 1 and 2, and so we are just going to do the same thing that we did here. Here, so just go ahead and do your front post and back post double crochets. I'm going to be doing 2 rounds here, just as I did here. And if I want to give you my measurement on my sleeve from my underarm, I have a total of 15 centimeters. I did a total of 14 rows and 2 rows of front post and back post double crochets, and that's what we have so far. And now we're going to attach our bow. I'm just going to put it up here. I'm going to use the rubber ledge to attach everything. So I'm not coming on within my ends. I'm coming, and here we go. And I went ahead and I inserted a sewing my buttons. I have many tutorials where I teach you how to sew your button. Just check them, okay? The tutorial will do the baby bear. I have the tutorial. I teach you how to sew this, and we are going to use these rows for our buttonholes. Thank you so very much for working with me. This is what we have now. I went in and sewing my bunny. So check this tutorial, you learn how to attach your bunny to your face. And now thank you so very much for working with me. Let me know what you think about this tutorial in the comment section below. Tell me if you're interested in creating this beautiful piece. Stay tuned, there's a whole series. I'll be releasing the hat, I'll be releasing the bunny hat, the baby booties, and the pant. And yep, I'll meet you in the next tutorial. And if you're a stay-at-home mom like me, you're encouraged to work from home, and I pray God bless the work of your hands. Stay blessed, stay safe. Shalom.